The dream started the day we arrived, the day we woke in the meadow, the day we realized that none of us remembered. It was the same each time. I was in a place I knew I'd been, but I just couldn't remember. I'd watch helplessly as the world around me dissolved until finally I was standing alone on an island in an endless void. And then, nothing. My dreams changed the night Vatu forced his way into our new world, the night that Ducky died. Now my dreams were full of places I recognized but didn't know, teasing me with that lost knowledge. But then, each scene would change, morphing from the familiar to the unknown, one after the other. One day, after months of this, I remembered everything. The world we'd left behind, the people who'd been there, and how we'd all been evicted. But then the dreams changed again. Floating above our new world, looking at all we'd built since we'd arrived, I'd watch it all just disappear. My mushroom house gone. Our entire mushroom island gone. What was happening? Why was I having these dreams? But every time I got close to understanding, I woke. And all that was left was dread. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode from here on the Season 2 PleasantCraft server. Things have changed a little since the last time we spoke. For instance, I am no longer living in a mushroom hut on a mushroom island. And the reason why I'm no longer living there is, well, because reasons we'll get into later. But for now, I've gotten myself a nice piece of shattered savanna here, and I've set myself up with a few necessities. I have an iron farm, a villager breeder, and a dripstone farm, because as you can see, I might be using a little bit of dripstone while building the huge wall around my area. But let's take a moment and look at all three of those farms real quick. So first up, we have my dripstone farm. It's not much to look at. It's basically water source blocks over dripstone blocks, which creates the dripstone pointy bits there. Technical term, pointy bits. And you can tell I probably need a lot of them because I'm putting pointy bits at the top of all of these logs that will be my palisade wall around this area. And if you look just over my shoulder, you can see that we have a little AFK spot there in the back to give us a place where I can AFK while waiting for all the dripstone pointy bits, again, technical term, to basically appear. And that's about it for this farm. And for the last two farms that we have, if you look over my left shoulder, your right shoulder, you will see that I have myself a nice iron farm way up there on stilts. It's a fairly simple farm. The zombie that's up there scares the villagers. The villagers create an iron golem, and the iron golem dies in a lava source block and turns into nice iron ingots for us to use. Simple enough. And right over here, we have my villager breeder. You know, this one's pretty standard. Two farmers in a box, lots and lots of potatoes. They feed each other potatoes, and what do you know? You end up with more villagers than you know what to do with. And I guess that's it for now, except for the fun part, the secret lair. So I'll tell you what, I will kind of sneak around and eventually show you where the secret lair is, or maybe I'll just meet you there. And here we have the entrance to my secret lair. Not really going to tell you people where it is. All I am going to tell you is that you want to get there, then you're going to have to go for a swim. And once you've gone for your swim, you come up the stairs, come in here, you stand up here, and you look at the huge skull that is in the middle of the floor. my secret lair here. Yep, it must have been a pirate hangout or something in the past, but huge skull. So anyway, in here we have our usual necessities. We have a stone cutter, a furnace, crafting table, various chests that hold things, and of course, a bed. And then over here in this section, we have our potato farm because, you know, everyone's got to eat. Even the pirates have to eat. So now that I've shown you around, I think it's time that we get right back down to what it is that we need to do for our episode today. So we are going to be creating ourselves a nice villager trading hall. That is going to be back up near the iron farm and the village breeder, just to make it easier for me to move villagers around. I know I told you earlier that I would tell you why I was no longer living in a mushroom house on a mushroom island. Well, the truth is, we kind of knew something bad was happening. So we moved ourselves from the island into the end. And we each had some builds that we were working on in there. So while I go ahead and gather all the supplies necessary for the villager trading hall, why don't you just take a quick look around the end? We will start off by showing you guys around the central end island. We've done a little work there. We're really proud of it. It was kind of some stuff that we did on a stream day. After that, we will go visit my end build, which is definitely a work in progress, and unfortunately wasn't really done, you know, on time. So anyway, yeah. Why don't you go take a look at that? Well, that didn't take very long. Okay, so luckily for you, I've managed to gather all of my supplies and we are ready to get building. We have got a shulker box full of spruce because you never can tell how much we're going to use. And here we have a bunch of deep slate, a bunch of glass, some andesite, some dirt for filling in holes, some cobblestone for doing the same thing, and some more spruce because, like I said, you can never tell how much you're going to use. And we are going to be putting this right over in here. It's going to be right in this area here. So yeah, I've got a little bit of space that needs to be cleared, and we should get right to that. there we have it. Our frontier-style villager trading hall is complete, but I think it looks pretty good. It fits in with the style of what we've got going here. The iron farm, the villager breeder. Now we have the trading hall. All fits in with the style. The only thing is that the palisade wall kind of blends in with the roof of the thing, but I wonder what it would look like from the other side. Well, what do you know? It looks pretty good from up here, if I do say so myself, and I do. Now I just need to start getting some villagers in there and giving them some trades, and I'll be all set. But you know, I think I've come to a decision. I want my elytra back. So let's go do that now. So we kill a blaze, get a blaze rod, kill an enderman, get an ender pearl, be nice neighbors and clean up the nether, mine some obsidian, make sure you get it all, return home, make some blaze powder, make an eye of ender, and finally make an ender chest. Now that we have that, I think we'll put it right over here. And just like that, we have access to our shiny diamond boots, shiny diamond pants, and our wings. Look at them back there. I'm so happy. So, I think that brings us to the end of our video for the day. We've built our trading hall. I've given you a tour. We've looked at a little of the stuff that I did over in the end. And yeah, we got ourselves access to an ender chest so that we can get our stuff back, which is really good. All right, well, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time from here on the PleasantCraft server. Night after night, with each passing dream, the dread grew until finally I understood. Batu was gaining strength, and he had plans that would forever change the face of our world. So we moved to the end, and we each prepared as best we could. I started construction on an end habitat that would be able to save dozens, hopefully even hundreds of innocent lives. I tried. I really did. But before I could finish, the world changed. I might pretend that everything is okay. I might go about my life as if things are normal, but the truth is that I failed. And that will haunt me forever.